Hello ladies and gents, Ro here and welcome to another episode of Tech with Ro. Today we're going to be using Xcode again to program using C++. And yes, I know I've had a lot of episodes come out on NOandROfilms regarding C++ and programming. I might even create a separate playlist to easily guide through the C++ programming that I do, but I love programming, and I'm hoping to do something with it in the future, maybe even make my own application for iOS, but that's a different language. It's C, so I'm trying to learn that currently, but I've been playing around with C++ and I've learned most of it already. So let's jump right into it. Let's go. Today we're going to be discussing we're using Xcode, C++ language, and we're going to write code, and I'm going to explain it to you guys, and I'm going to design a simple program using if-else statements. And if you don't know what if-else statements are, it's very simple. Like whenever you're in life and you basically question life. What if a nuclear bomb was to drop down right now on this second? What if? That's an if statement. Then you got else, like what else could happen on top of that if statement. So here we are. So let's begin. Let's go. I'm gonna open up my Xcode project, which I had one already going, Tech with Ro. So we're gonna go straight into here. Be sure to check out my previous episodes. We'll explain what we have done thus far. And so let's begin. Last episode we created where the user can input a number by themselves, and then we had this: please enter your first number. Let's just run the program and I'll show you how it works. Here we are. Please enter your first number. I'm gonna go 1. Please enter your second number. I'm gonna go 2. Please enter. Our first answer is 3. So what it basically did was number 1 plus number 2, which is 1 plus 2, and then 3, and that was done right here. Answer 1, which was number 1 plus number 2. And the answer 1 is 3, and then we have our first answer is answer 1. So here we are. I'm going to delete all of this right here, and we're going to start fresh. If-else statements. Now, one thing I love about Xcode is when you hit if, it already gives you things to fill in, where you will need to fill in your options, and like let's just do an example, and it's easier to explain when I got an example. So let's begin. I'm gonna have a simple. I'm gonna print this on the screen. I'm gonna say, whoops, I forgot the C out. Then I'm gonna say, give me a number between 1 and 10. So that's what we want. Give me a number between 1 and 10. Alright, so we asked for that. So now we would just do cin. This would be normally, and then it would just be, we gotta set a variable for the number. So it'll be, let's just do num int num equals 0. There we are. We declared, and that's what they're gonna put in. The user's gonna put in num, a number, once in here in the cin. So here we are. We have a simple program. Let's run it real quick. And what we have is, give me a number between 1 and 10. It's basically, okay, we can put in number 5, and then let's just see out num. That way we print it out again. Here we are. Now let's go 5, and here we got number 5. I'm gonna even add more to this. Your number is 5, which will be right here. So let's go with 8. Your number is 8, and here we have it. That's very simple, right? All right. Now let's write out our if-else statement. So let's begin. Let's just do a simple one. Let's go with if num is greater than 5, let's go greater than or equal to 5. Should be very simple stuff for you guys. If the input number, basic English writing number is greater than or equal to 5. This is what we're going to have it do. We're going to print out this. I'm going to put good choice. Good choice with an exclamation mark. Now, then we're going to go with else. Else, we're going to print out actually, let's just go with if for now. Just go for now, we're going to go with if. And then we're going to comment this out. So here we go. So here we build it, and now I'm just going to put in 3, and it will do nothing because we have nothing assigned right now. But if I put in 5 or 6, let's just go 6, good choice. It will print out good choice because number is greater than or equal to 5. So let's build this again, but this time we're going to add an else statement, which is anything else but 5. I mean greater than equal to 5. We're going to put in else and we're going to put cout. We're going to print why not a bigger number, and that's it. And then now we're going to build again. Here we go. And then now if I put in 7, we got good choice. And then let's build and run again. If I put in 1, it'll say why not a bigger number. And here, that's the basics of if-else statements, you guys. It should be very proper English and easy to understand. But also, there's also these statements. You can go else if, or let's go if. No, that's if else. Let's go else if it's else if. I'm pretty sure it's else if, but these ones are basically to continue if you have additional, like let's go else if, and we're going to go cout vodka. That's it. Then there we are, and I have a build error, so let's figure out. Else if number is equal to, if the number is equal to 10, number equals 10. Now let's spread this out a little bit more so you guys can see it a little better. Here we are. So now what I put in 1, I'll put in 2. Why not a bigger number? So we're going to go build again. I'm going to go, this time we're going to go 8. Good choice. Then if we put in exactly 10, say good choice once again. But no, well, it only printed good choice here because it executed this right here part of the program. Number is greater than or equal to 5, and so once it does good choice, it's done. The program said it's done. It's fulfilled its needs, so it didn't even try to go to else if. Normally you would use an additional one as if you have several alternatives. Like, okay, let's say number 5. Let's just go number 5 is equal to 5 equal to 10. Now if we only put in, now the double equal sign means just equal to, just it's only equal to 10. Number 5 when it's equal to 10. So we're going to just put in 5, and it's going to be a good choice. And then if we put in 10 now, it'll be vodka. So here we are. That's how you have these extra else if to have extra ones and an else at the end, which is anything else. So like as if you can see now watch, since else is why not a bigger number, and num 5 is a good choice and 10 is vodka, so else will be any other number besides 5 and 10. So if we were to put in 9, we say why not a bigger number. So you can actually modify this. So yeah, I'll have to explain more as we go on. Just practice this for now. If you aren't familiar with this, you can play with this around, change these numbers, try greater than, equal to, or less than, equal to, and or just less than or greater than, and just play around with it a little bit and master that. And be sure to leave a comment below if you have any questions or concerns or suggestions for the next Tech with Ro episode. That's about it. For the questions, suggestions, be sure to leave a comment. Thank you guys. Later.